Alright, hello everyone, Silver here. Back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. I don't even think I have to say that anymore. Pretty sure you know by this point. What are we at? 63 episodes? I act like I have an accurate counter, but all I do is reuse the details of my last video and then just like change the number. So I don't have like an actual accurate count. Or like in my head. I'm not counting the episodes. We did start in the loading menu, but I didn't have anything I wanted to say particularly bad. I was just bored. I was like, well, I might as well start it now. Uh, but, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. There we go. I genuinely feel like I'll probably have close to like 20k polychromes and stuff by the time like S rank Billy does come out. I genuinely feel that way. And it's mostly just because like you get a decent amount. You get like one pull. You guaranteed you get like one pull every 2 days just from the daily polychromes, I think. Is it 120 or is it 160? It might be 160, which would be every 3 days. Without any events. It's just like daily polychrome. Not including the weekly bullshit. Not including anything like that. Just daily. So I mean, it's not terrible. It's not a terrible, like, deal. Could just get one pull per, every couple days. Once I get, like, the characters I want, I'm just gonna kind of, like, start trying to get the other characters. Just so I have them, you know? Oh yeah, I think was it yesterday that I pulled Grace? I think I pulled Grace on video. From the standard spawn. I just got like a couple random like normal pulls. I didn't like buy them, I was given the little tapes. Oh, okay. It's another poly. Another 10 poly. It's not bad. I could actually check how much it is. Let me double check how much it is before I start yapping about the free-to-play aspect here. Not that. Master tape. It's 160. 6, 12, 18. So yeah. Every 3 days, if you just did daily stuff, you would get one pull. With a little bit extra. A little bit extra on top. Which is cool. That's cool. I like that. That's not a terrible pull rate, to be fair. I mean, I myself have a fuck ton of polychromes that I can get. Like, just in fucking Hollow Zero alone, I have well over 10k that I can get. Currently. That's currently. Uh, but it is something that's like I appreciate when a game does that. Makes it not too terribly difficult to pull characters. Even if it's like one every couple days, you know. That's a decent pull rate for a gacha. Like, that's a decent free pull rate. It's very decent, I would say. Not like, oh, I'm gonna be able to get everything in the game. But, like, it's a decent pull rate. For sure. That is also all of Lycon's potential. I finally did it. I got Grace. The game is like, oh, you're about to get one of your characters that has a potential to max. We'll give you another one, so you can't spend those things on anything else but characters. We'll give you another one that has a potential. At one point, I actually wanted Grace. Because I thought she would be pretty good for my Anton team. Like, just a pure Electro team. And I still think she would if I had Rena, but I would have to have them, like, pretty leveled up for that to be worth it, I think. In terms of, like, I'd have to have multiple copies. Their mindscapes would have to be leveled, I'm pretty sure. Which over the course of the game won't be hard. But currently for me, yeah, that's a bit of an ask.
Hey there,
What do I need? I need 4, 5, and 6.
Delulu. Is that my cue?
I do still need to do my weekly Notorious hunt. Well, and of course spend battery daily. But I can't finish that one until tomorrow anyways. Sorry, I'm a bit itchy. Don't mind the scratching noises you might hear. But if you don't include the weekly stuff, the getting like one pull every 3 days isn't a terrible thing. It's not terrible. Every week you'd get like 2 pulls. Guaranteed if you did all of the daily stuff, which isn't hard. It's just like your daily check-ins. That's it. Literally.
Don't push too hard. Going down. Your foundation ain't
But yeah, no, it's Again, that's not including like your weekly stuff, which boosts that number. I can calculate how much you get per week, probably. Because starting from 0, every day you get 60, right?
Target confirmed. Go.
You can't handle this.
Every day you get 60 polychrome from the daily. Times 7. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 35. No, wait. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Sorry. 36, 42. 420. My brain did a fucky wucky. Don't mind it. A 3? That has AP on it. I could see if Rokudo needs the AP on that. But that's 420 polychromes just from doing your dailies per week. Which equals out to 320. So you have 100 left over. Yeah, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. Yeah. You'd have 100 left over after you get your 2 pulls. Let's check the weekly. I've never done the math on this. It's 15, 15, that's 130. 145. Okay, hold on. 1. It's 115. 130, 140, 145. 160. Okay, yeah. So you get 3 pulls weekly. Guaranteed 3 pulls weekly if you do everything. In hell, for the 3 pulls, you wouldn't even have to do everything. You just have to do, like, up to 800 points. If you didn't want anything else out of the weekly stuff. So it's a guaranteed 3 pulls per week. Not including any events or anything. Which, I mean, that's not a terrible... It's not terrible. I wouldn't say it's great either, now I'm thinking about it. But again, that's not including events. If you factor in a lot of events and stuff, you might have a lot more pulls. But it would have to be an event-heavy day. That's also not including anything you can get just by, like, playing the game. Like if you don't have every bit of polychrome that you can get. This is factoring in the idea that you have every bit of polychrome possible when you're factoring in everything. But,
Is that my cue?
yeah, no, that's alright. That's an alright number.
Secret you want to share?
That is surely an alright number. 3 is fine. Again, I wouldn't call it amazing. But I definitely say it's a decent number. Definitely call it decent. I'd preferably want a bit more. I would, but That's because I'm free to play, and of course I'm gonna.
Up front! Sneak attack? Not cool! Keep up the attack!
But no, I'm very much like thinking, because what is it? Every patch lasts for a good bit, and spawns stay up for a little bit. Damn, not quite. The spawns stay up for quite a bit. Not like a super long time, but a decent amount of time. Again, I have so much shit that I could be doing to get more polychrome. I could easily hit well above 20k. Yeah. Could easily hit well above 20k. But I'm not trying to like burn myself out too much on the game. I'm just playing, you know? I just like to play the game. Oh, she is so close to 60. She's so very close to level 60. Let's see, did you need the 3 with an AP? Let me double check what her shit actually needs. What the fuck is she at? There she is. Yeah, it is over to attack percent. So this might be technically better. Because she doesn't need, like, the crit damage. That's a +3. That is a +3 on that. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Actually. She's got more AP than my fucking Arya right now. But that's also because, like, she has a fucking her own personal engine.
If it's hey there, Delulu.
She has her Sig. And I didn't get Arya's Sig. There's some more Dinnies. Dinnies are one of my problems in the game. I can't get enough Dinnies. Because I always spin them pretty quick. God. See, if... Sometimes I feel like the actual, like, paid growth plan is pretty worth it. Just because you get much more out of it if you could do it every time. Because you get so much materials to level shit. You get so many materials. And then you also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 individual pulls out of it if you level it up all the way. And all of these disk drives as the bonus. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. You get 20 disk drives. You get one of these, which is hard to get. I hate that that's locked behind that. And a fuck ton of, like, just chips and the microcontroller. You get a ton of stuff doing the growth plan. Hamster cage. And that's... You also get the top if you buy the bottom. You also get the top, so it's additive. It's not just a... Oh, you choose. You get both. So you're basically doubling, more than doubling the amount of resources that you get. If you do the growth plan. I'm not advocating for people to buy it, but, like, it's a smart idea. If you're in need of that. And have the disposable income, of course. Is that 3D? Is the V... Okay, the HIA VR logo is rendered in 3D, maybe? I thought it was always like 2D, but looking at it now, it looks like it's rendered in 3D, but it acts as a 2D static image. That, like, follows your, Same with this! What the fuck? These are rendered in 3D. But then... Like, from here, they just look like 2D static images. You get close, you don't notice it still, but you start, like, getting really close and maneuvering your camera around it, you realize it's a 3D object that just follows you around like a static image. It follows the camera. That's so funny. But, either way, I will go ahead and end here, because I don't have much else I can really do right now. So, I'm going to thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.